What is up, guys? Jimmy or Chaos. Welcome back to the Truth series. This is pretty quickly becoming a very popular series on the channel. We did the truth about Viktor Reznov last time, and that video popped off. Thank you for all the love and support on that one. And now, today, after many people have requested this, we are doing the truth about Frank Woods. Now, if you guys want to see any certain type of truth or history video, let me know. There's a playlist below if you want to go check out all of the others, everywhere from Ghost to Soap to Captain Price, you name it. We've started to do it, but today we are going to focus on Mr. Frank Woods. One of the most remembered characters in the Black Ops series is Frank Woods. I mean, look at the back of your Black Ops 1 box. He's right there. He's immortalized. Well, there's a lot more to Woods than you guys actually may think. And today we are going to be uncovering the truth about Frank Woods. So sit back, drop a like on the video, and away we go. And of course, definite spoiler alert for this video if you haven't played the Black Ops 1 or 2 campaigns. But come on, if you haven't played those by now, you probably aren't going to. Frank Woods was born in 1930 and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Not much is known about his early life, but he served in the United States Marine Corps during the Korean War and earned a great amount of respect as a soldier during that time. So much so that he was recruited by the CIA for their Special Activities Division, or their SAD, which is where we are introduced to him in the very first Black Ops campaign. Woods definitely makes an epic first impression as he meets up with Mason at a bar in Cuba to discuss the upcoming takedown of Fidel Castro. But when the police officer arrives and starts to question Mason, Woods steps in and stabs his hand into the table, smashes him in the face with a bottle, and blasts him in the head with his pistol. World, meet Frank Woods. This pretty much sets the tone for his character for the remainder of the series. Do not mess with this guy. Now, while I don't want to reveal too much about the Black Ops campaign, because maybe somewhere there is somebody that hasn't played it, if you haven't played it or talk about it, you probably want to. Woods is eventually captured by Kravchenko and sent to a POW camp with 16 other prisoners. Determined to survive, Woods was able to work out an escape and managed to get home safely. He was quick to get back in the service and was operating with the CIA again by 1975. During his time with the CIA, he had a laundry list of achievements such as rescuing agents in Saigon, destroyed cipher machines to prevent them from being compromised by the enemy, and even destroying an entire Soviet base after the death of his comrade. However, in 1986, Woods is captured and tortured by Raul Menendez and left to starve to death with the corpses of his squad mates, which this mission, if you go through this and when you open that container, shipping container, you will fully understand what I mean by left to starve to death. He is eventually rescued by Mason, though, leading to Woods having an undying thirst for revenge against Raul Menendez, which explains his extreme hostility towards Raul throughout the Black Ops 2 campaign. Things took an extremely dark and tragic turn for Woods when he is tricked by Raul Menendez into shooting Alex Mason, his longtime partner and friend, after which Menendez shoots both of his legs, disabling him for life. After the injury, Woods was discharged from the service and decided to raise Alex's son David in honor of his friend, and as he had no other family to actually turn to. Now, due to the branching storylines of Black Ops 2, Woods is actually one of the few characters to have multiple possible outcomes in Call of Duty history. According to the official Call of Duty canon, he is still alive at the end of the campaign, but there are decisions that the player can make that cost Woods his life. But according to the official Call of Duty canon, he actually does live through the Black Ops 2 storyline. Now, you've probably seen that Woods has tons of tattoos, but his standout ones are the Devil Dog tattoo on his left forearm, Semper Fidelis on his right forearm, and 115 on his right arm. That doesn't mean he's a zombie. At the end of Black Ops 2, there's a sequence featuring Avenged Sevenfold, and the characters of the campaign are all hanging out and dancing together, and the 95-year-old at the time, Woods, is actually playing drums at the concert. Woods was also voted the 2010 Video Game Character of the Year at the Spike Video Game Awards. Intel on Woods says that his eyes are brown, but there are multiple occasions where his eyes are actually blue. In the SOG mission and in the Black Ops 2 reveal trailer, his eyes are clearly blue. In the Nuketown and Nuketown 2025 maps, you can take a look at the mailboxes, and you can see that one of the houses is actually Woods. That's right, he lived at Nuketown, kind of. As his name appears on one of the mailboxes, and Mason was his next door neighbor in this cul-de-sac of doom that they call Nuketown. There's also a brief mistake in the Black Ops campaign regarding Woods' rank, as he is technically a Master Sergeant, but at the beginning of the Payback mission, he is briefly listed as a private. Also, if you check out Woods' room in the vault, you can see that he has pictures of himself serving with the Navy SEALs. This dude did everything, despite the fact that this is never mentioned in either campaign. Perhaps Woods preferred to keep his service with them a secret from everybody. And according to an early casting call and actual texture file names in the game, Woods was initially supposed to be called Frank Barnes. So what do you think? As much of a badass as Frank Woods? Or do you think he would have been even better if his name was Frank Barnes? And to close this out, our man Frank Woods is portrayed by James C. Burns, who is 58 years old, and he was a stuntman that turned into an actor and got into the Call of Duty Black Ops franchise, actually by accident. Treyarch actually liked his work so much while they were testing out performance capture in the first game, they decided to cast him, and of course, the rest is history. And James C. Burns has been very active from time to time when it comes to his Twitter account, even a YouTube channel with some behind-the-scenes footage when it comes to the Black Ops franchise. So there you go, my friends, a look into Sergeant Frank Woods. You guys, let me know what you would like to see next. We don't just have to do Call of Duty. These are truth series. It could be about any video game, any character, and it's the history as well. We do those. I actually have the first one of those going up very, very soon, and it's about one of the most popular guns in Call of Duty history. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next video.